Okay, Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone to the session on Jagannathastakam. Today we will discuss the meaning of Jagannathastakam, the word-to-word meaning of Jagannathastakam of all the 8 shlokas. So we will recite the Jagannathastakam, all 8 shlokas first, and then we will discuss the meaning. Sri Adi Shankaracharya Virachita Sri Jagannathastakam. kadācit kālindī-tat a-vipina-san gītaka-ravo
kadācit
kālindī-tat a-vipina-san
मुधाभीरीनारी वदनकमलास्वादमधुपा
mudabhiri nari
वदनकमलास्वादमुधा
रमाशम्भुब्रह्मा मरपतिगणेशार्चितपदो
शम्भु ब्रह्मा मरपति गणेशाच्युतपदो
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथ
swami nayanapatagami bhavatu me
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
Jagannatha Swami Nayanapatagami Bhavatu me
बुझे सव्ये वेणुं शिरसि शिखिपिञ्छं कटितटे
Bhuje savye venum
शिरसि
pincham katitate
दुकूलं नेत्रान्ते सहचरकटाक्षं विदधते
Dukulam netrante sahacharakatasham vidadate
सदा श्रीमद्वृन्दावनवसति लीलापरिचयो
Sada Srimad
वृन्दावनवसति लीला परिचयो
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
महाम्भोधे स्थिरे कनकरुचिरे नीलशिखरे
महामोधे स्थिरे कनकरुचिरे नीलशिखरे
वसन् प्रासादान्त सहज बलभद्रेण बलिना
सहज बलभद्रेण बलिना
सुभद्रा मध्यस्था सकलसुरसेवापसरदो
सुभद्रा मध्यस्था सकलसुरसेवापसरदो
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथ स्वामी
स्वामी
नयन पथगामी भवतु
भवतु
मे।
मे।
कृपापारावार सजल श्रेणिरुचिरो
कृपा पारावारा सजल दल
जलदस्रेणिरुचिरो
रुचिरो।
रमावाणी राम स्फुरदमलपङ्केरुहमुखा
रमावाणी रामा स्फुरदमलपङ्केरुहमुखः
सुरेन्द्रैराराध्यै श्रुतिगणशिखा गीतचरितो
सुरेन्द्रराराध्यै
सुरेन्द्र
स्तुतिगणशिखाङ्गीतचरितो।
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथ स्वामी
नाथस्वामी
नयन
नयनपथगामी
पथगामी भवतु
भवतु
मे।
मे।
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथ
जगन्नाथस्वामी
स्वामी नयन
नयनपथगामी
पथगामी
भवतु मे।
भवतु मे।
रथारूढो गच्छन् पतिमिलितभूदेवपटलै
रथारूढो गच्छन्
पतिमिलितभूदेव
देवपटलैः
स्तुतिप्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदमुपाकर्ण्य सधया
स्तुतिप्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदमुपाकर्ण्य सदयः
दया सिन्धुर्बन्धु सकलजगता सिन्धुसुतया
दया
सिन्धुर्बन्धु सकल
सिन्धुजगता सिन्धुसुतया
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
परब्रह्मा पीडा कुवलयदलोत्पुल्लनयनो
परब्रह्मा पीडा कुवलयदलोत्पुल्लनयनो
निवासी नीलाद्रौ निहितचरणोऽनन्तशिरसि
निवासी नीलाद्रौ नीतचरणोऽनन्तशिरसि
रसानन्दो राधा सरसवपुरालिङ्गनसखो
रसानन्दो राधा सरसवपुरालिङ्गनसखो
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
न वैयाचे राज्यं न च कनकमाणिक्यविभवम्
न वैयाचे राज्यं न च कनकमाणिक्यविभवम्
न याचेऽहं रम्यां निखिलजनकाम्यां वरवधूम्
न याचेऽहं रम्यां निखिलजनकाम्यां वरवधूः
तदा काले काले प्रमदपतिना गीतचरितो
सदा काले काले प्रमथपतिना गीतचरितो
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me.
Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me.
Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me.
Haratvam samsaram dhrutataramsaram surapate.
Tvam samsaram drutataram surapate.
Haratvam papanam vitatimaparam yadhavapate.
Haratvam papanam vidatimaparam yadavapate.
Aho dino nathe nihita charano nishchitamidam.
Aho dīnāte nihita charano nishchitamidam.
Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me.
Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me.
Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me.
Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me.
Jagannathastakam Punyam Yappatet Prayata Shuchihi Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma Vishnu Lokam Sagacchati.
Jagannathastakam Yapate Prayatah Suchihi Sarva Visuddhatma Vishnu Lokam Sagacchati.
Iti Srimad Shankaracharya Virachitam Jagannathastakam Sampurnam.
Iti Srimad Shankaracharya Virachitam Jagannathastakam Sampurnam. Hare Krishna.
Okay. So first of all, let's try to understand the meaning of the kshetra. Purushottama kshetra, we know the meaning of this. We know the meaning of Purushottama. And kshetra, Purushottama kshetra means that place where Purushottama, Supreme Person, is residing in the form of a deity. What is Jagannatha Puri? This is what is the current name, right? Purushottama kshetra is the eternal name. This place will be called as Purushottama kshetra for time immemorial. Shashvata Kalam, this is the name for that kshetra. Since the beginning of creation, Anadi, Ananta. From Anadi to Ananta. For time immemorial, this is the name, Purushottama kshetra. But in the, according to the modern, day-to-day, according to the age, whether it is Kali Yuga, Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, or whichever Yuga, and according to the kings who are naming that city, the name might change. It will be definitely named after God's name only, but it can be called as Jagannath Puri right now, or it can be called as uh, Vishnu Puri. Maybe in some yuga it can be called as Vishnu Puri, something like that. So let's try to understand this word first. Jagannath Puri. See, a lot of people, they say Jagannath Puri like that, right? It's not Puri.
Puri
It's not.
Jagannath antar Prabhuji.
Tappadi. Correct word is Jagannath Puri. Jagannath Puri, Puri Jagannath, these are not correct. Okay, Jagannath Puri, that is the correct name. So what is the meaning of this Puri? Puri means that place in which somebody resides. If it is Jagannath Puri, that place in which Jagannath resides. In Sanskrit, Puram. Puram means town or place, a stali. It's called Puram. Like in India, we have some names, right? Venkatapuram.
ప్రభుజీ ఇక్కడ డల్లస్ కూడా డల్లాసపురం అని చెప్తారు.
డల్లాసపురం. ఇంకేమైనా ఉన్నాయా ఇండియాలో పురాలు ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? పేర్లు తెలుసా ఎవరికైనా?
సీతారాంపురం.
సీతారాంపురం, కరెక్ట్. మా ఊళ్ళో ఉండేది ఉండేది కాదు, ఉంది సీతారాంపురం. సో లైక్ దట్, పురం మీన్స్ టౌన్. In short, it has become Puri. Jagannath Puri means that place in which Jagannath resides. Now, what is our body? Our body is called as Navadvara Puri. Navadvara Puri. The city of 9 gates, the city of 9 holes, or city of 9 gates, or that place, that Puram, in which 9 holes exist, 9 gates exist. Similarly, we hear the names Dwaraka Puri, Dwaraka Puri, and Ayodhya Puri. Ayodhya is also known as Ayodhya Puri. So depending on the name, again the meaning can change. If it is Jagannath Puri, that city in which Jagannath resides. Ayodhya Puri means that town with the name Ayodhya. It is not like that town in which Ayodhya resides. No. Ayodhya Puri means that town which has the name Ayodhya. Dwaraka Puri, that town which has the name Dwaraka. Like that. Depending on the context, it changes. There is another, there is a devotees. We see devotees also have these names like Puri. Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri. That means that that body of that devotee, Madhavendra Puri, in which Madhavendra resides. Madhavendra resides. That Paramatma is residing in the body, right? So, if the devotee is worshipping that Paramatma in the mood of Madhava, then that Madhava is residing in this body. It becomes Madhava Puri. In India, you see Madhava Puri Kalani. Right? I have a close friend whose home in Hyderabad is in Secunderabad near Sainik Puri, A.S. Rao Nagar Colony. There is Madhava Puri Colony. Madhava Puri, that city in which Madhava resides. Madhavendra Puri, that city in which, or the body of the devotee in which Lord Madhava resides. So like that, Jagannath Puri means that city in which Jagannath resides. Okay? Sukanya, em pampicharu meeru? Sripuram. Yeah, also known as Sripuram. Okay, now let's discuss the meaning of this. Starting with first shloka, let's discuss the meaning. As we discussed, I discussed that in the Telugu class, I believe, right? So the first 2 verses of Jagannathastakam, Adi Shankaracharya describes Vrindavan Leela, Krishna Leela in Vrindavan. Kadācit kālindī kālindī-tat a-vipina-san gītaka-ravo. Kadācit, sometimes. Kālindī-tat, on the banks of Yamuna. Kālindī is another name for Yamuna river. Why? The father of Yamuna river is Kalinda Parvata. Because the Yamuna river is born of Kalinda Parvata, it has a name Kālindī. Vipina, in the groves. In the groves. Groves means in the bushes, in the trees. Kālindī-tat a-vipina. On the banks, Kālindī-tat is the banks of Yamuna river. Vipina, there are some trees on the banks of Yamuna. On the banks of Yamuna river, there are some trees.
Prabhuji, some people have Vipin name, Prabhuji. That is same as bushes.
Vipin. No, that is different.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the meaning of Vipin, but that's different. Gītaka-ravo. What is Krishna doing? He is playing flute. He is playing music with his flute. kadācit kālindī-tat a-vipina-san gītaka-ravo. Kadācit means sometimes. Sometimes Krishna goes to the banks of Yamuna river and standing in the middle of the trees, he plays music with his flute. Sometimes on the banks of the Yamuna river, in the groves of Vrindavan, he plays the enchanting music of his flute. Mudhabhiri nari, mudhabhir. Mudhabhiri nari vadana kamala swada madhupa. Mudha means joyfully, happily. Abhiri nari vadana. Nari means the women, gopis. Vadana are the faces. Abhiri. Abhiri nari means, Abhiri means the cowherd, the Gopa Jati. Gopa Kanyas. Abhiri nari means Gopa Kanyas. Abhiri nari vadana. The faces of the gopis. Mudhabhiri nari. The faces of gopis are compared to the lotuses. Kamala. Aswada madhupa. The bumblebee tasting. Who is the bumblebee here? Krishna. Krishna standing on the banks of the river playing his flute, and as he is playing the flute, the gopis are attracted, the cows are attracted, the calves are attracted, everybody is attracted. The rivers, the Yamuna river is attracted, the trees are attracted, the stones, rocks, mountains, everybody, everything is attracted. And the chara becomes achara, achara becomes chara. Then, as soon as the gopis, no matter what the gopis are doing in their homes, somebody is feeding their children, somebody is, somebody is making dosa in their homes, or somebody is making a garland, or somebody is churning butter, whatever they are doing. They leave everything in the middle and then they come running to Krishna. Because the music of Krishna's Venu Nadam is so mesmerizing that the gopis can't stop coming there. So they come running and stand in front of Krishna. And Krishna, like a bumblebee, looks at the beautiful faces of gopis and he cherishes, he relishes, and he becomes joyful. Muda. Muda means joyful. He becomes joyful. Krishna becomes joyful by tasting the nectar of the beautiful faces of the gopis. Mudha biri nari vadana kamala swadha madhupa. Madhupa means the bumblebee or honeybee. Not bumblebee, honeybee only. Bumblebee is Brahmara. Mudha biri nari vadana kamala swadha madhupa. Okay, so we discussed two lines so far. Kadācit kālindī-tat a-vipina-san gītaka-ravo. Sometimes on the banks of Yamuna river, standing in the groves, Krishna plays music with his flute. Mudha biri nari vadana kamala swada madhupa. Hearing this flute music, the gopis come running and stand in front of Krishna. Krishna drinks the nectar of the beautiful faces of gopis, and that brings joy to Krishna. Now, if we tell like this, somebody may question that, oh, are we talking about somebody? Are we talking about a man who is who is flirting women like this? That's why Adi Shankaracharya is clarifying in the next two lines. In the next line, third line, Adi Shankaracharya is clarifying. No. If you are mistaken that if this Krishna is an ordinary boy, ordinary man, and if whatever Krishna is doing, he's attracting the gopis by the music of his Venunadam. If you think that he's doing just like any other person in the material world, you are mistaken. You are a fool number one. Why? Because that Krishna is worshipped. Rama Shambhu Brahma Marapati Ganesharchita Pado. Rama Shambhu Brahma Marapati Ganesharchita Pado. So who and all are worshipping this Krishna? Rama, Lakshmi Devi, Shambhu, Shiva, Brahma, Lord Brahma is worshipping. Amarapati, Indra. Rama Shambhu Brahma Marapati Ganesharchita Pado. Ganesha, Lord Ganesha, everybody is worshipping. If whatever this Krishna is doing is like an activity done by a person in the material world, then why will all these great personalities worship him? Okay, let's say Krishna has done that. Is there any instance where Lakshmi Devi has done something like that? Or is there any instance where Shambhu, Lord Shiva, has done like that? Or Brahma has done like that? Or Ganesha has done like that? No, they did not do anything like this. And they are worshipping Krishna. That means whatever Krishna is doing by playing flute and attracting the gopis, whatever Krishna is doing is transcendental. It is spiritual, it is transcendental, it is sublime, it is beyond the understanding of material senses. The gopis are pure devotees. When the gopis leave their homes and come running to listen to Krishna's Venunadam, that shows their ananya mamata prema. That they don't even care what they are doing and whether it is husband or child or the cow. They have one pointed attention that they have to go and meet with Krishna. They have to go and give joy to Krishna. That is their goal.
ఒకటే శ్లోకంలో మాధుర్య భావం ఐశ్వర్య భావం రెండు చెప్పినట్లుగా అనిపిస్తుంది.
రెండు ఉన్నాయి. Madhurya Bhavam, Aishwarya Bhavam, rendu unnai. When all these great personalities, how do they worship Krishna? They worship with Aishwarya Bhava. and the gopis, they worship with Madhurya Bhava. Yes, that's correct. In the same shloka, Adi Shankaracharya is describing both.
And in what way this shloka is related to Jagannathastakam, Prabhuji? అంటే జగన్నాథాష్టకంలో ఇలా ప్రైజ్ చేయడంలో శంకరాచార్య గారి ఒపీనియన్, ఐ మీన్ ఎందుకు అలా చేశారు?
అంటే ఆయన కృష్ణ స్టోరీ వినేప్పుడే కదా ఆయన జగన్నాథగా అయినారు. రోహిణి మాత చెప్పినప్పుడు అని
Yeah,
అనిపిస్తుంది.
correct.
Okay.
There are two things, right? One is he, as we discussed, as Srividya said now, right? The form of Jagannath is a condensed form of ecstatic love. It's a condensed form of ecstatic love, Madhurya Prema. It's a condensed form of Madhurya Prema. That Madhurya Prema is available only in Vrindavan. When Krishna and Balaram were listening to the Vrindavan Leela as it was being narrated by Rohini to the queens of Dwaraka. How many queens were there? 16,108 queens. Rohini Mata was giving a class and 16,108 queens were listening to that. And there was no mic. She did not need any mic. So that's the greatness of those times. That's the greatness of Krishna Katha when pure devotees speak. Similarly, Shuka Mahamuni, when he was speaking Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj, or when Suta Goswami was speaking Bhagavatam to Naimisharanya sages, the sages who assembled at Naimisharanya forest. How many were there? There were thousands of sages. Okay, one second. My laptop charging is almost over. Let me connect charger. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me. Okay. So it's a Jagannath form is a condensed form of Madhurya Prema that's available only in Vrindavan. Now, since Sarita, you mentioned beautifully that in one shloka there is Madhurya Prema and Aishwarya Bhava, both are there. So let's discuss something very interesting. As we all know, in Vrindavan, the Gopa boys, gopis, Yashodanandan, Yashoda Mata, Nanda Maharaj, nobody thinks Krishna is God. Everybody thinks Krishna is like one among them. When Gopa boys are playing with Krishna, they treat Krishna as one among them. And when Nanda Maharaj, Yashodamma, when they are taking care of Krishna, they consider like a normal child only. And every time there is an incident where a demon attacks Krishna and his friends. Krishna kills those demons, and then the Gopa boys, they come and tell stories to their parents, saying that this is what happened, and it was we who helped Krishna kill those demons. So somehow they don't consider Krishna, doing all these great acts. But finally, when Govardhana Leela happened, they could not. The Gopa boys, they could not be in the same mood that Krishna is an ordinary boy and he is not God. For the first time, they started thinking differently. And when Govardhan Leela happened, after the 7 days, when Krishna lifted Govardhan hill, after 7 days, then Indra, realizing his mistake, he was asking apology from Krishna. Indra falls at the feet of Krishna and asks for forgiveness. And that time, all the devatas were also doing pushpabhishekam from the sky. They are doing pushpabhishekam to Krishna. And in fact, that is when Krishna gets the name Govinda. In fact, Indra does the Namakarana as Govinda. That is when he gets, there is a beautiful shloka actually. I'll prepare some nice slide for that shloka and show it tomorrow. So when Indra is falling at the feet of Krishna and all the devatas are showering flowers, doing pushpabhishekam to Krishna, some Gopa boys, they see it. Some Gopa boys, Madhumangala and somebody else, they see this whole thing. And then they were astonished. Oh, Indra is falling at the feet of Krishna. We are thinking this Krishna is our friend. And all the devatas, they are doing pushpabhishekam to our Krishna. So who is he? He's not just our friend. He's not an ordinary person. So first time they start thinking like this. And then after a few days, they go to Nanda Maharaj. And then they tell Nanda Maharaj that Baba, all the, including Krishna, Balaram, all the Gopa boys, they call Nanda Maharaj as Baba and they call Yashodamma as Maya. So all the Gopa boys, they start talking to Baba. Baba, your son is not an ordinary person. He's Bhagavan. No. He says he's a demigod. He's a Devata. He's like Indra. They compare Krishna with Indra and say that he's Indra. He's like Indra. He's like Indra with extraordinary power. Otherwise, how is it possible for Krishna to lift Govardhana hill for 7 days and 7 nights? If he is ordinary boy, it is not possible. Then Nanda Maharaj tells something very beautiful. Nanda Maharaj tells, Oh my dear Gopa boys, what you are saying is correct. Krishna, my son Krishna, he's not an ordinary boy. You know why? Our Kula Devata, Narayana. Nanda Maharaj worships, Nanda Maharaj Yashodamma worships Narayana. Because for them, Narayana is the supreme. That supreme Lord, Krishna, who is Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, Krishnastu Swayam Bhagavan, who is sitting inside their home, but they are thinking Narayana is supreme. So Nanda Baba says, my dear Gopa boys, what you are saying is partially correct. When you said my son is an extraordinary person, not an ordinary person, that is partially correct, because when my son has to do superhuman acts like that. It is that Narayana who comes and sits in the body of my son Krishna, and it is actually Narayana is doing everything, and my son is just taking credit. So, so this is what Nanda Maharaj tells, and Nanda Maharaj further tells like this: if he is not an ordinary boy, why will he come and sit in my lap when I am chewing betel nut leaves, when I am chewing pan? There is some red color liquid that comes out of my mouth. As that red liquid is dripping from my mouth as I was chewing betel nut leaves, pan, you know what your friend Krishna does? Sitting in my lap, he asks, Baba, Baba, can you also give me pan? I also want to get red color liquid from my mouth. Then when I give pan leaves, Krishna starts chewing that, and then after a minute he looks at my face and tells and asks, Baba, is red liquid dripping from my mouth? When your friend is asking like this, do you think he is God? When there is a big thunderstorm, he hides behind the sari of Yashodamma. Do you think he is God? Okay, if you still don't believe, Nanda Maharaj further tells like this. If you still believe that, if you, my dear Gopabhais, if you think that he is he's like Indra. Actually, one Gopabhai says, when one Gopabhai says, Nanda Baba, you know what? Your son is like Indra. Then another Gopabhai tells, what Indra? He's Vishnu, Narayana himself. So then Nanda Maharaj tells, okay, if you are thinking that he is Narayana, let me tell you something to explain, to clarify your doubt. During the Namakaranam of your friend Krishna, my son Krishna, Garga Muni, when I asked, no, one Gopabai tells to Nanda Maharaj like this: Nanda Baba, have you ever done horoscope chart for your son to verify whether he is an ordinary person or he is Narayana himself? If you haven't done, maybe you should do a horoscope chart for your son. Then you will know everything. Then you will believe what we are saying. Whatever we have seen with our eyes, we are telling to you. We saw Krishna lifting Govardhana hill for 7 days. We saw how Indra falling at the feet of Krishna. All the devatas are doing abhishekam. You haven't seen this, but we have seen. So you believe us. If you still don't believe, you better make a horoscope chart for your son, then you will believe. You will believe that he is actually Narayana. Then Nanda Baba says, during Namakarana of your friend Krishna, Gargamuni looked at his chart and this is what he said. Gargamuni said, Krishna is Narayana Samatvam. Narayana Samatvam. He has qualities like Narayana. He has qualities like Narayana. Qualities means everything. Strength, beauty, knowledge, everything. He has qualities like Narayana. And anyway, Gargamuni is a great devotee. He's a sadhu. The sadhus, when they look at anything with their eyes, everything looks Narayana Samatvam for them. That is the equal vision. Pandita Samadarshinaha. Hmm? What is the shloka from Bhagavad Gita? Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Shuni Chaiva Swapake cha Pandita Samadarshanaha. For a learned person, for a Pandit, everybody looks the same. Whether it is an elephant, a Brahmana, a cow, a dog eater, everybody looks the same for him. So maybe that is what Garga Muni meant to say when he said Krishna is Narayana Samatvam. He's like equal to, he was seeing Narayana in my son. Not only in my son, he's, Garga Muni, if he draws a chart for you, he will say the same thing to you also. He will see Narayana in everybody. With that vision, he said Narayana Samatvam. But that doesn't mean my son is Narayana. Then the Gopabai says, okay, then we believe you. Based on whatever you are saying, the way Krishna comes and sits in your lap and asks for betel nut leaves, and after chewing the betel nut leaf for a minute, looks at your face and tells, Baba, is red color liquid dripping from my mouth? Huh? Or when there is a thunder, he hides behind the sari of Yashodamma. Huh? And finally, whatever you said regarding Gargamuni, that is the most convincing thing. Maybe you are right. Gargamuni, that is what he's thinking. He's seeing Narayana in everybody. If I go in front of him, he'll say, I am also Narayana. So this is how they come back to their original thinking, saying that now the Gopa boys conclude, and this is what they tell to Nanda Baba. Baba, now we are very convinced. We will never believe that your son is God. We will never believe that our friend is God. He's just ordinary boy. He's our friend. So this is the beauty of Madhurya Prema, where they don't consider Krishna as Bhagavan. So even though everything is happening in front of their eyes, but still that Madhurya Prema covers their eyes. Their eyes are completely anointed with Madhurya Prema. Premanjana Churita Vilochanena. Santas Sadhaiva Bhakti Hrudayeshu Vilokayanti.
Prabhuji, this is very strange. First time I'm hearing like this, right, Prabhuji? But there are many people who don't believe Krishna is God. How much ever you say the same way, they say, okay, we are 100% we don't believe, right, Prabhuji? But they don't have the love. That is the only difference. They have the Madhuri Prema, they have love and they don't think he's God. But others, they don't like God and they think he's not God. So
Yeah, that is dangerous.
correct.
The materialistic people who do not have love for God and they are saying he's not God, that is dangerous. It is dangerous for them, it is dangerous for the society. Avajananti mamuda manushim tanumashritam parambhavam ajananto mama bhutam avyayam. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, Avajananti mamuda. Muda means foolish people. Avajananti. I am not known. I am not recognized by fools, atheists, materialistic people. For them, Krishna is not known. They don't consider Krishna as God.
The Madhuri Prema, that is innocence and this is ignorance. Right,
Yeah.
Prabhuji? That,
Yeah, correct.
కళ్ళ ముందు తిరిగిన రోజులు విలువ తెలియలేదు. విలువ తెలిసేసరికి కళ్ళ ముందు లేరు కృష్ణుడు.
Yeah. So, but look at the beauty of that Madhurya Prema.
Yes.
So,
కానీ భలే నటించాడు.
both parties, they're having a debate to prove that Krishna is not God. Gopa boys, each one of them, they are acting like a defense lawyer. to prove whatever they are believing in different ways. Each defense lawyer is trying to prove in his own way. And Nanda Maharaj, he is like the magistrate. Everybody is trying to prove only one thing, that Krishna is not God. So very beautiful. This is Madhurya Prema. So
Prabhuji, Nanda Maharaj knows, right, Prabhuji?
no, he doesn't know. The Yogamaya potency covers Yashodamma, Nanda
Oh.
Maharaj.
So when they exchanged the baby, he knew, but he forgot after that.
Yeah, when they exchanged the baby, Vasudeva came in the middle of the night when Yashodamma just delivered the baby girl, and Vasudeva swapped the children. He kept the Krishna there and took the baby girl with him. So nobody knew actually that it is it is Krishna. So even if they know, even if they see, and even if they know it, Yogamaya potency makes them think that he is not God.
యశోదామాతాజీ కూడా కృష్ణుడి నోట్లో విశ్వమంతా చూసినప్పుడు ఒక క్షణం అలా అనిపించిన మళ్ళీ అది నా భ్రమే కదా, నా కృష్ణుడు అలా కాదు అనుకున్నారు కదా.
Yeah, for a minute, Yashodamma saw the Brahmanda, and then she also starts thinking, who is this boy? Is he my son, or am I seeing something else? Am I hallucinating, or what is happening? And then Krishna immediately makes her forget whatever she saw. And then Yashodamma tells, okay, now it's time for eating food, come home. So beautiful. And that is about the first shloka. Let's go
ప్రభుజీ,
back and see
గోవింద
what
అనే
else.
నామానికి ఒక చిన్న గోవింద అనే నామానికి ఇంకో చిన్న ఐ విల్ యాడ్ 1 or 2 sentences.
Yes.
ఎందుకంటే ఎప్పుడైతే ఆ గోవర్ధన లీల జరిగిందో స్వర్గలోకం నుంచి సురభి వస్తుంది.
Correct. Surabhi
సురభి
toti
వచ్చి
abhishekam.
మనుషులంటే పిలిచారు, నోరు లేని జంతువులు కూడా నీ చూపులతో పిలిచి రక్షించావు, అవన్నీ నా సంతానం. కాబట్టి వెంటనే సురభి రిలీజ్డ్ హర్ మిల్క్ అనమాట ఆ పార్ట్స్ లో. దాంతో కృష్ణుడికి అభిషేకం చేస్తారు. అప్పుడు he will be awarded with the name Govinda.
Correct. Yeah. And then Indra takes Surabhi with him.
Yes.
Yeah. That is like a gift from Krishna to Indra. So now, since we are talking about Indra here, right? In this first shloka, it is mentioned how Indra is also worshipping Rama. Rama Shambhu Brahma Amarapati Ganesharchita Pado. Indra. Jagannath Puri, in the Jagannath temple, the temple is closed only for 2 hours throughout the day, from morning till night. Out of the 24 hours, only 2 hours the temple is closed for public darshan. During those 2 hours, the devatas come and take darshan. That's why they close darshan for public. Devatas like Vibhishana comes, Yamaraj comes, Indra comes. They all come and take darshan. So one day, Indra comes and takes darshan, and he goes to Ananda Bajar. There is a place called, in the temple complex only, after you take darshan and walk a few steps down, there you will see, just like in India you see Raitu Bajar, like that there is something called as Ananda Bajar, where Mahaprasadam from Jagannath, Garbhagudi, they are distributed there. So you have to pay some nominal donation, like 20 rupees, 50 rupees, like that. And then you get Mahaprasadam, like Kichdi, Halwa, so many different varieties of Mahaprasadam that was offered inside the Garbhagudi, and then they bring it to Anand Bazaar and distribute to everyone. So one day Indra takes darshan, and then he comes to, and because Indra knows, all the devatas, everybody knows, Jagannath Puri is famous for prasadam, eating prasadam. If somebody eats prasadam in Jagannath Puri, they get liberation. The way to get liberation is simply by eating prasadam in Jagannath Puri. And not only devotees, even Jagannath himself, he likes eating. It is mentioned that Sriman Narayana, Kalau Venkata Nayaka, that Venkateshwar Swami, as he is living in Tirumala Kshetra, if he, in the morning, if he wants to take bath, he will go to Rameshwaram. And then, if he wants to eat breakfast, he will come to Jagannath Puri. Breakfast, lunch, everything. And then after breakfast and lunch, he has to sleep, right? He has to take a nap. Then he'll go to Srirangam to sleep. And then after nap, in the evening, maybe he wants to do some meditation, some prayer, something. Just like all of us, we are attending this call in the evening. So like that, if that Kalau Venkata Nayaka, Venkateshwar Swami, if he wants to do meditation or prayer, he'll go to Badrinath. So these are the 4 kshetras, well known for 4 different activities. Rameshwaram for taking bath, Jagannath Puri for eating, Srirangam for sleeping. That's why in Srirangam, the deity is in sleeping posture, and Badrinath is for meditation and prayers. So that's why when you go to Rameshwaram, right, what do they do? I mean, I haven't been there, but I'm going there in October. In Rameshwaram, as you are taking darshan of different temples, and as you are walking on the streets, there will be the local devotees who are standing with some vessels containing water from those rivers. So they will pour on you. They'll give bath to you. They'll do abhishekam to you.
21 బావులు ఉంటాయి ప్రభుజీ. అలా నడుస్తూ ఉంటే ఆ బావుల్లో నుంచి నీళ్ళు తీసి మన మీద పోసేస్తూ ఉంటారు.
పోస్తారు. Yeah, correct.
Not straight, Prabhuji. Temple itself has multiple wells.
Yeah. Temple has wells. Correct.
So you have to go across the temple and pass each of the wells. So they will be ready with the water, and they will drop on you, then move to the next well, like that.
Yeah.
And then climb the temple whole ground and come out.
Yeah. So that place is known for bathing, and Jagannath Puri is known for prasadam. It is mentioned in Skanda Purana, in the Purushottama Kshetra Mahatmya section in Skanda Purana. It is mentioned in Jagannath Puri, even if somebody eats something that is stuck in the mouth of a dog, that is considered as prasadam, and one gets liberation. And in Jagannath Puri, they don't observe Ekadashi. If you are in Jagannath Puri on Ekadashi day, you don't have to observe Ekadashi, because that place is known for eating. the Vedas are giving license that simply by eating you can you can get liberation. How beautiful that is. If somebody loves eating, you can close everything in America and just go to Jagannath Puri and stay there. And it is also mentioned another thing. The most famous, one of the most famous items that is offered as Naivedyam to Jagannath in Jagannath Puri is kaja, the sweet kaja. And it is believed whoever makes kajas, in their homes or in the shops, as soon as the kajas they are transferred from that oil pan, that hot boiling oil pan,
Kadai.
and kadai, and kept in the plate. ఎప్పుడైనా కుకింగ్ చేస్తే దాని పేరు తెలిసేది. కడాయి.
ఎప్పుడు నైవేద్యం తినాలి పూజ చేయకుండా.
As soon as it is taken from the kadai and kept in the plate, it becomes prasad. That means Jagannath has already accepted, it has already offered as Naivedyam to Jagannath, and it has already become prasad. Because Jagannath eagerly is waiting.
No need of chanting this sloka.
No need of chanting this sloka. No, you just have to chant one mantra. Om Kajaya Namaha. Kaja Ashtottara. So these are some interesting things about prasad in Jagannath Puri.
Because Jagannath likes kaja, Prabhuji? That's
Jagannath likes kaja.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why in Ratha Yatra you must have received kajas, right?
No.
You did not get?
No. Jalebi we got.
Yeah, jalebi is there and kajas were also there.
Maybe
you did not go to that place where kajas were being distributed.
Oh.
But kajas also were also there. Then
Prabhuji, you told that 4 places, right? Ramnath, Jagannath, Badrinath, and Ranganath. So once you told Prabhuji.
Yeah,
correct. 4 naths. Yeah, Badrinath, Jagannath, Ranganath,
Ramnath. Is it Ramanath Swami, or that is Shiva, right? In Rameshwaram.
Rameshwaram.
You told about Dwarakanath, that is not
that is Dwarkanath. The 4th one is Dwarkanath.
Correct.
There it is Dwarkanath. Yeah. Yeah. And what is that? I was telling about the story of Indra. When Indra, he took darshan and he goes to Ananda Bazaar. And then he takes prasadam and he was walking away. And that person in Ananda Bazaar, he asked for money, some donation. Indra says, what is money? I don't have any money. I wanted prasadam.
Swargadipati.
What is money? I mean, the Ananda Bazaar devotee, he asks in some local language, right? Like kaasulo, dabbulo, edo antadu. So what is money? I don't have money. And then Indra keeps on walking away with prasadam. And then this devotee walks behind Indra. And Indra, he's so afraid that this devotee will take prasad from him. And Indra also keeps running. And then after some time, the Indra stops. Indra stops and tells, "Do you know who I am? I am Indra." And then this devotee from Ananda Bazaar, he also he figures out, okay, this person just to escape from giving money, he's telling that he is Indra. Maybe he is some drama artist. Then this Ananda Bazaar person, he also tells, "Acha, you are Indra? Okay, I am also Indra." You are Indra, I am Indra. but give me money. But give me money. Then Indra says, no, what is money? I don't have anything. I just want this prasadam. Uh, and then finally Indra gives, I think the devotee asks, okay, you have something on your hand, the bracelet, give me that. I think Indra gives that bracelet to him, and then Indra goes with prasadam. I think that uh, um, either that bracelet or when Vibhishana comes, there was another incident when Vibhishana comes and uh, he also gives one of his omelets, the Bhujakirti edo antaru kada, omelets, his golden omelets. He gives that to one devotee. I think that is still there. You can see when you go to Jagannath Puri, you can see it. So like that, there are many beautiful stories about Jagannath Puri. So let's come back to the shloka and see what are the other points that we are missing here. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me. Jagannatha Swami. What is the meaning of the word Swami? Swami means master, one who protects. One who protects. So here, who is protecting us? Jagannath, Lord Jagannath. He is my Swami because he is protecting me. Jagannatha Swami, Nayana Pata, the path of the eyes. The path of the eyes. That means wherever the eyes go, wherever our vision goes, may that Lord Jagannath appear in my vision. That means whatever I do, whatever I see, whatever I hear, whatever I smell, may I remember Jagannath.
Prabhuji, when I hear this, Jagannath Swami's eyes are very prominent, right, Prabhuji?
Correct.
So that is why I think Shankaracharya has written like that. Nayana Pati. And if it is, our eyes are very small. If Jagannath's eyes path means it is even bigger. So wherever
No.
Jagannath's
That
is like
Nayana
our eyes,
Pata is referring to our
eyes.
Nayana Pata.
Correct. Yeah, got it, Prabhuji.
Yeah, they are our
But
Nayana, our eyes.
But in the picture, if you see, they have drawn a thing from Jagannath's eyes, so that's why I thought.
Yeah. So there's a reason why Jagannath eyes are so big. There's the external meaning, internal meaning. External meaning is Jagannath, he doesn't want, whenever devotees perform any small service, Jagannath wants to look at that and wants to make it big. See, when you see something very astonishing, right? Your eyes will become big and you will say, oh wow, that's so nice. We'll say like that, right? And that is what Jagannath also does that. Even if you do small service, even if you bring one flower, forget about garland, even if you bring one flower from your backyard and offer it in front of Jagannath, Jagannath's eyes become wide open and he looks at that one flower as 1 million flowers. A small service done by the devotees, Jagannath looks at it as a very big thing. That's why his eyes are big. That is the external meaning. Internal meaning is, how did his eyes become so big? When Krishna was hearing Vrindavan Leela as being narrated by Rohini Mata in Dwaraka to all the 16,000 queens. Krishna got so astonished, so mesmerized. his eyes became wide and he was saying, wow, this is how Krishna did in Vrindavan. This is how he interacted with Yashodamma. This is how he interacted with gopis. Krishna was thinking.
ప్రభుజీ ఇంకో మీనింగ్ కూడా ఉంది. ఎందుకంటే మూల విరాటే ఎక్కడా లేని విధంగా బయటకు వచ్చినప్పుడు అందరినీ తన యొక్క దయా హృదయంతో, కరుణతోటి అందరినీ చూస్తాడు. అంటే కేవలం మనుషులనే కాకుండా సృష్టిలో ఉన్న ప్రతి పదార్థానికి తన కరుణని అందించడానికి అతని కళ్ళని అంత పెద్దవి చేశాడు. అంతేకాకుండా ఆ టైంలో రథయాత్రను చూడడానికి రాలేనోళ్ళు, అంటే బెడ్ రెడీను, ఏదైనా ఆరోగ్యం బాగోలేకపోయినా వాళ్ళందరినీ కూడా ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఉన్నారని చెప్పి చూస్తున్నాడు. కాబట్టి అంత కళ్ళు పెద్దవి చేసి చూస్తున్నాడు. వాళ్ళకు కూడా తన కరుణని, దయని అందించడానికి అంత పెద్దవి చేశాడని కూడా చెప్తూ ఉంటారు.
అవును, అది కూడా అవును, కరెక్ట్. Yeah, because he is Jagannath, the Lord of the universe. So he has to look at everybody in the universe, in all directions, in all 14 directions.
Yes, me cheptaru kada Prabhuji, if we go to temple, God sees us. It's not we are going to see God. So
Correct.
God will be seeing everyone.
Yeah, God is the seer. We are not seeing God. God is seeing us. Yeah.
Takeaway point from Jagannatha story is that one, Prabhuji. తనకు తెలిసిన తన కథ వినే జగన్నాథ అలా అస్టానిష్ అయిపోయి ఆ సాత్విక వికారాలు పొందితే మనం ఎంత ఇదిగా అవ్వాలి. సో మన ప్రొఫైల్ పిక్ ఈ గ్రూప్ కి అదే పెట్టుకోవాలి ప్రభుజీ. కృష్ణ కథ వినితే ఎలా అనుభూతి చెందాలి, అనుభూతి అయితే ఆ అనుభవం ఎట్లుంటది అనేది తెలియాలంటే అన్నట్టు పెట్టాలి ప్రభుజీ.
Yeah, I'll change the profile picture because for the next few days we'll discuss Jagannath Katha.
Yeah, not only few days, forever. కృష్ణ కథ వినినన్ని రోజులు అలా మాకు అనుభూతి వచ్చేదాకా ప్రొఫైల్ పిక్ అక్కడే ఉండాలి. అండ్ స్టోరీ నిన్న చెప్పారు. ఆ స్టోరీ అంతా ఒక పార్ట్ అయితే రిజల్ట్ అలా డైటీస్ అలా ఫామ్ లో పెట్టడానికి పర్పస్ ఏంటి అంటే నాకైతే ఆ పాయింట్, ఓకే కృష్ణ కథని ఎలా ఎంజాయ్ చేయాలి, ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తే ఆ అనుభవం ఎలా ఉంటుంది అనేది మనకి తెలియాలి అని అలా చెప్పారేమో.
అవును, ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ, దట్స్ 100% ట్రూ. Yeah, one thing is Krishna was mesmerized hearing about his own Leela in Vrindavan. But yes, what you are saying is correct. Krishna is giving an instruction to all of us that everybody should relish Krishna Katha like that.
ఈవెన్ మార్నింగ్ ఆ స్టోరీని మెడిటేట్ చేస్తుంటే కూడా మీరు నిన్న చెప్పిన స్టోరీని, ఇంద్రద్యుమ్న మహారాజుకి ఆ తృష్ణ ఉంది, ఎలా అయినా గాడ్ ని రియల్ గా ఇన్ పర్సన్ చూడాలి అనే ఒక తపన ఉంది. సో ఆ తపన ఉంది కాబట్టి వెంటనే కావాలంటే జగన్నాథుడు కటాక్షించేసి ఉంటే అక్కడికి అయిపోతుంది. కానీ అలా కాకుండా ఇంత స్టోరీ ఎందుకు నడిపారంటే, మీకు ఆ తృష్ణ ఉండి కృష్ణ లవ్ అటైన్ అవ్వాలంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ద పాత్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు గో త్రూ, వాట్ ఆర్ ద థింగ్స్ యూ కెన్ గో త్రూ ఇన్ దట్ పాత్. అండ్ ఫైనల్లీ ఎలా రీచ్ అయ్యామో, రీచ్ అయిన తర్వాత ఇంద్రద్యుమ్ని మహారాజు ఎలా అచీవ్ అయ్యారు అనే దానికి చెప్తూ ఒక పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ కథ నడిస్తే, ఇంకొక పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ కథ అలా ఆ కృష్ణ కథని ఎంజాయ్ చేయడం వల్ల మనలో వచ్చే అనుభవం ఏంటి అనేది డైటీ రూపంలో అలా మెడిటేట్ చేస్తే వచ్చింది. ఆయన మీరు నిన్న చెప్పిన సీన్ 1 సీన్ 2 కూడా ఎలా మనం రిలేట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. మనమే ఇంద్రద్యుమ్న మహారాజు అయితే మనకే ఆ తృష్ణ రావాలి. తృష్ణ వచ్చినంత మాత్రానే కృష్ణుడు దొరకడు. ఎన్ని గోత్రు అయ్యారు ఇంద్రద్యుమ్న మహారాజు. సో అలా మనం గోత్రు అవ్వాల్సిందే. అలా కొన్నిసార్లు మనం ఏమనుకున్నామంటే అలా ఇన్కంప్లీట్ గా అయినందువల్ల ఇంద్రద్యుమ్న మహారాజు ఏమనుకున్నారు, తన మిస్టేక్ ఏమో, తన వల్ల అలా జరిగిందేమో అనుకున్నారు. కానీ కృష్ణ ఏం చెప్పారు, ఇది నా ప్లాన్ అన్నారు. సో మనకు కూడా మనకి లైఫ్ లో జరిగే నెగటివ్స్ ని మనం చేసిన తప్పులు అనుకోకూడదు, ఇది కృష్ణాస్ ప్లాన్ అనుకోవాలి. ఏదైనా అలా ఒక్కొక్క సీన్ కి అలా రిలేట్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్తే లాస్ట్ కి అదే ఎమోషన్ వచ్చింది. అంటే ఓ ఇలా ఫీల్ అవ్వగలిగితే మనం కూడా ఆ సాత్విక వికారాలు అలా వస్తాయేమో. ఆ పాత్ కూడా మనకు అందుకే చూపించారు. ఒక లైన్ లో అయిపోవచ్చు. ఏముంది,
అవును.
ఇంద్రద్యుమ్న మహారాజుకి అంత తృష్ణ ఉన్నప్పుడు వెంటనే సాక్షాత్కారం వచ్చేసి అయిపోయింటే అయిపోతుంది కదా స్టోరీ.
యా
అలా కాదు, అన్ని ఇన్సిడెంట్స్ ఎందుకు చెప్పు, మధ్యలో పరమేశ్వరుడు వచ్చాడు. ఆయన ఆ ఏమంటారు, క్షేత్ర పాలకుడై వచ్చాడు. మరి ఆ క్షేత్ర పాలకుడే వచ్చి శంకరాచార్యులుగా వచ్చి మనకి జగన్నాథాష్టకం ఇచ్చారు.
చాలు.
ఆయన ఎప్పుడు కృష్ణుని చేరడానికి మనకి మార్గం సులభం చేస్తున్నాడు. సో అట్లా రిలేట్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటే స్టోరీ ఏదో ఊరికే అలా అయిపోలేదు. ప్రతి ఘట్టం ఒక పాయింట్ ని చెప్తూ లాస్ట్ కి ఆ డైటీ ఫామ్ కి తీసుకొచ్చింది అనిపించింది.
ఎస్, వండర్ఫుల్ వండర్ఫుల్ మెడిటేషన్ అండ్ రియలైజేషన్స్. వెరీ బ్యూటిఫుల్. వెరీ నైస్.
అంటే అందరూ విద్యాపతి అందరూ
సైలెంట్ గా, ఎప్పుడు సైలెంట్ గా ఉండే విశాలి కూడా చప్పట్లు కొడుతుందంటే చూడండి మీరు ఎంత బాగా చెప్పారు.
ఎవ్రీ పర్సన్, ఎవ్రీ స్టోరీ అందులో విద్యాపతి గురించి కానీ ఒక్కొక్కరు ఒక్కొక్క వేలో రిలేట్ అవుతూనే ఉన్నారు మెడిటేట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటే. ఏదో ఒక వేలో.
వెరీ నైస్, బాగుంది. బాగా మెడిటేట్ చేశారు. నైస్ రియలైజేషన్స్, వెరీ బ్యూటిఫుల్.
స్టోరీ అంటే అది జస్ట్ లైక్ దట్ రాలేదు ప్రభుజీ. దాంట్లో ప్రతి ఘట్టం ఏదో సిగ్నిఫికెన్స్ ఇస్తూనే వచ్చింది. అవి అర్థం చేసుకోగలిగితే డెఫినెట్ గా మనలో కూడా ఆ అష్టసాత్విక వికారాలు రావాలి. అప్పుడే కరెక్ట్ గా. అందుకని ప్రొఫైల్ పిక్ అది పెట్టుకోవాలి ప్రభుజీ. అది మన ఎయిమ్. కృష్ణ కథ వినిన తర్వాత మనకు అలాంటి ఫీల్ రావాలి. వచ్చేదాకా మన చెవులు కృష్ణ కథ వినాలి, మన నోరు జగన్నాథ స్వామి అంటూ పాడాలి, మన కళ్ళు జగన్నాథ స్వామిని వెతకాలి.
ఎస్, బ్యూటిఫుల్.
అసలు రెక్కలు ఉంటే నిన్న మీరు ఇలా స్టోరీ చెప్పిన దానికి, ఇప్పుడు ప్రసాదం చెప్పిన దానికి వింగ్స్ ఉంటే ఒక్కసారి జగన్నాథపురికి వెళ్ళేసి వచ్చి టక్కనెళ్ళి వచ్చి అన్నంత ఇది అనిపించింది. అక్కడ ఉన్నన్ని రోజులు మాకెందుకు ఆ రియలైజేషన్ రాలేదో, వెళ్ళలేకపోయామో అనిపించింది.
సో దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్, ఇప్పుడు మనం కథ వింటే ఇదే జరుగుతుంది మనకి. కథ వినకుండా ఊరికే ఏదో ప్లేస్కి వెళ్తే అదొక రిచువల్ లాగా మెకానికల్ గా చూసి వచ్చేస్తాం. కానీ కథ వింటే మన ఆ ప్లేస్కి వెళ్ళకపోయినా కూడా మన మన మనసులో జగన్నాథ్ దర్శనం జరుగుతుంది. మన ఆ మూడ్లో ఉంటాం. అక్కడికి వెళ్ళిన ఫీలింగ్ వస్తుంది. మన మనసులో జగన్నాథుని నింపుకుంటాము. మనసులో జగన్నాథ్ దర్శనం అవుతుంది. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద పవర్ ఆఫ్ కథ, కృష్ణ కథ, జగన్నాథ్ కథ.
ఇప్పుడు వినేసి వెళ్తే ఇంకా బాగుంటుంది ప్రభుజీ.
వినేసి వెళ్తే ఇంకా బాగుంటుంది.
అందుకే ఈనాడు వెళ్ళలేదేమో. నెక్స్ట్ టైం
మేమంతా ఇక్కడ ఉండడం
కాబట్టి ఆ ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ అందింది. ఇక్కడున్న మాలాంటి వాళ్ళకి ఇంకా ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ అందలేదు.
లేదు, మీరు కూడా మీరు దర్శనం చేసుకున్నారు. మీరు కూడా
ఆ నేల మీద ఉన్నారు. ఆ నేల మీద ఉండడమే మీకు దర్శనం అయిపోయినట్టు ప్రభుజీ. మొత్తం వరల్డ్ ని ఇల్లు అనుకుంటే ఇండియా పూజా గది లాంటిదంట ప్రభుజీ.
అవును, సరిత is in a different mood today.
Exalted mood today.
she's like a PhD graduate now.
లేదు బ్రో, కామెంట్ మార్నింగ్ ఇట్లే ఇండియాని గురించి వస్తూ మొత్తం యూనివర్స్ ని ఇల్లు అనుకుంటే ఇండియా పూజా గది లాంటిది. మనం పూజా గదిలో ఎక్కువసేపు ఉండదలుచుకోం కదా, ఎంతసేపు మనం కంఫర్ట్ చూసుకొని లివింగ్ రూమో బెడ్రూమ్ కో వెళ్తాం. అలాంటిది యుఎస్. కంఫర్ట్ కోసం ఇటు వచ్చేసాము. పూజా గదిలో ఉండాలని కోరుకోవాలి. అట్లా ఇప్పుడు రమేష్ ప్రభుజీ పూజా గదిలో ఉన్నారు, మేమంతా లివింగ్ రూమ్ లో ఉన్నాం ప్రభుజీ.
మీరు చెప్పగలుగుతున్నారు, మేము చెప్పలేకపోతున్నాం. మాతాజీ
చెప్పలేకపోయినా
ఆ యాంగిల్లో చెప్పాను.
మీరు పూజా గదిలో ఉన్నారు, ఇంకేం చెప్పక్కర్లేదు, అంతే అయిపోయింది. మేము చెప్పలేదన్న.
సరి బాగున్నారా మీరు? ఈ మధ్య సైలెంట్గా ఉన్నారు. అటెండ్ అవుతున్నారు, చూస్తున్నాను ఎవ్రీడే, కానీ ఓకే. ఇంకేమున్నాయితే?
ప్రభుజీ ఆ స్టోరీలో ఫస్ట్ యమరాజ్ వచ్చారు కదా ప్రభుజీ, ఆయన ఎందుకు ప్రభు శివాని అంటే ఈ ప్రే టు శివ కదా ప్రభుజీ ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ జగన్నాథ్, తర్వాత బ్రహ్మకి ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్ ఇచ్చారు. సో అది ఎందుకు అనిపించింది? హీస్ శివ డివోటీ ప్రభుజీ.
Yama, why he prays to Shiva? Because I don't know, maybe Markandeya Muni. No, he got inspiration from Markandeya Muni. Markandeya Muni was the one who stayed there for 7 kalpas and he worshipped Lord Shiva. I don't know if Markandeya Muni is naturally inclined to worshipping Shiva.
మార్కండే ఒక స్టోరీ ఉంది కదా ప్రభుజీ, అంటే యా ఆ స్టోరీలో కూడా యమరాజ్ వస్తాడు ప్రభుజీ. అంటే ఈ 16 years వరకే మీకు అంటే 16 years వరకు.
That is Mandavya Muni.
Oh,
that's different.
Oh, that 16 years is Mandavya Muni.
Mandavya Muni. Yeah. That is Mandavya Muni.
కానీ మార్కండేయ చరిత్రనే విన్నాం ప్రభుజీ. మార్కండేయ ఆయన 16 years దానికి ఆయన ఆ మృత్యువు నుంచి తప్పించుకోవడానికి శివలింగం చేసుకుంటాడు. మార్కండేయ పురాణం.
That's Mandavya Muni. Yeah. So, I mean, the only thing I can think of is because Lord Shiva is the Dwarapalaka, Kshetrapalaka for Jagannath Puri, Purushottam Kshetra. If we please the devotees of the Lord, then the Lord is more pleased. If we serve the devotees of the Lord is more pleased than when we directly serve the Lord. That's why in Mukundamala Stotra, Kulshekhara Alvar, I want to become the servant of the servant of the servant. Tad bhritya bhritya paricharaka bhritya bhritya bhrityasya bhritya itimam smaralokanatha.
అందుకే ఆదిశంకరాచార్యగా అయ్యి జగన్నాథాష్టకం చెప్పారు.
Yeah.
తెలుగు క్లాసులో 8 అయిపోయినట్టున్నాయి ప్రభుజీ.
తెలుగు క్లాస్లో ఒక్క క్లాస్లో 8 అయిపోయాయి. ఇక్కడ 8 మనకి ఒక 10 రోజులు పడుతుందో 15 రోజులు పడుతుందో 1 month పడుతుందో తెలియదు. మొత్తానికి ఒక శ్లోకం అయిపోయింది ఇవాళ.
మనం ఒక వర్డ్ కి 2-3 క్లాస్ తీసుకున్నాం ప్రభుజీ. ఇది మరీ
మీకు తెలుగులో చెప్పడం కంఫర్ట్గా ఉందా, ఇంగ్లీష్ లో చెప్పడం కంఫర్ట్గా ఉందా ప్రభుజీ?
తెలుగులో కంఫర్టబుల్ గా ఉంది. Okay, it's 10:30 now. We'll pause here. Tomorrow we'll discuss shloka number 2. We need to finish those pending 2 shlokas from Mukundamala Stotra.
Yes,
అప్పుడే కృష్ణ లీలాలు మాట్లాడుకోవచ్చు.
Yeah. I mean, those 2 are Falashruti only. So, yeah, we'll continue Jagannathastakam until we finish for the next 1 week or so.
మీరు కండిషన్ పెట్టాలి. కండిషన్ వీడియోస్ ఆన్ చేయమని కాదు ప్రభుజీ, ఎవరు మాట్లాడబోకండి, క్లాస్ అయిపోయేదాకా ఎవరు మాట్లాడకండి చెప్పాలి కండిషన్. మీరు కండిషన్ ఎప్పుడన్నా ఈసారి మీరు ఏదన్నా చేస్తే నేను వీడియో ఆన్ చేయాలని చెప్తాను అనేవాళ్ళు కదా కండిషన్. అట్లా కండిషన్ ఏం పెట్టాలంటే మీరు ఎవ్వరు మాట్లాడకండి.
నిద్రపోతున్నామా కూర్చున్నామా తెలీదు,
అప్పుడు కంప్లీట్ అవుతాయేమో.
This is all, see, because we are talking, that's why all these beautiful points are coming out. If I am telling and you are all listening, then there will not be reflections, there will not be so much of learning. So it should be like this, interactive, fully interactive.
Yeah. Oh, ఇంకా 1 year ఉంది నెక్స్ట్ జగన్నాథ రథయాత్ర లోపల కంప్లీట్.
Yeah. Okay. మంగళం కోసలేంద్రాయ మహనీయ గుణాత్మనే చక్రవర్తి తనూజాయ సార్వభౌమాయ మంగళం. శ్రీ ఆదిశంకరాచార్య విరచిత జగన్నాథాష్టకం కీ జయ. శ్రీ పురుషోత్తమ క్షేత్ర జగన్నాథపురి కీ జయ. శ్రీ జగన్నాథ బలదేవ సుభద్ర సుదర్శన కీ జయ. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
హరే కృష్ణ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభుజీ.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.